When going on a bikepacking trip, it is easy to remember to pack extra tubes, tools, extra clothes and these kind of stuff. But there are some small things that it is easy to forget. And these things might even make or break your trip. So here are 5 small things you better not forget when going on your next trip. Number 1, chain link. Snapping your chain is never a fun thing to do, and of course it always happens when you put pressure on the chain, and it's all so sudden and shocking. Of course you can shorten the chain and use the chain breaker tool to attach the both ends to each other, but it is easier to use a chain link, and yeah, of course faster also. Just make sure that you have the right chain link for the chain you're using. I have been out and had tram chain link and using a Shimano chain. Fortunately I've discovered it just by chance and not when I needed the chain link. And I don't know if it would function. Maybe something to try out. And number 2, tape, one of the most universal maintenance items that exist. You can use it to attach things to your bike, or fix broken things on your bike, or fix clothes that's broken. I usually have both electrical tape and duct tape, but I don't use the whole rolls. Instead I've just cut out appropriate lengths of the tape and roll them together to save some space and weight in the bags. Number 3 then, tension bands or tension straps or whatever they're called. Usually I bring along a couple of these, 1 or 2 shorter nylon velcro straps and 1 larger elastic strap with hooks on both ends. These come in handy when you want to attach things to the bike or outside the bags. I usually use a couple when attaching shoes or sandals outside of the seat bag, but I also usually strap 1 extra around the seat bag to have as a reserve strap. Of course these ones with hooks weighs a bit more and it's a bit more, uses up a bit more space, but since they are outside of the bag it doesn't matter really with the space. Of course these ones weigh a bit more, but yeah, they are really versatile. So. And if you would like to see a video from our last bikepacking trip in Italy last year, I'll link it up here. So click in after you've seen this video and watch that one. And number 4, and I feel this is getting a bit hung up on different attachment things, but number 4 is zip ties. You should always have some zip ties in your bag. They weigh next to nothing and yeah, take up no space at all. Also good for fixing things and attaching things, and if they are too short you can attach a couple to each other to lengthen them. And before jumping into the 5th and last small thing, I just want to take the opportunity to thank you for watching this video this far, and it would be highly appreciated if you would give this video a like and support the channel with a subscription maybe. So thanks a lot. So number 5 is a tube extension valve. Of course you pack extra tube or tubes, but you never know how many punctures you might get on the trip. I did get a puncture the very first day on our last trip, but fortunately no more punctures on that trip for me. But it might even come so that you need to buy a new tube on the road somewhere. And especially if you have a deeper profiled rims, you might find tubes that have shorter valves or not the appropriate length of the valve to come out of the rim. So in that case you need the extension valve to lengthen the valve a bit. So there we have it. 5 small things you better not forget when going on your next bikepacking trip. Do you know of any more small things that we don't need to forget? Please leave a comment, and I see you on the next video. Ciao!